Thanks for joining us. It is all over for a dangerous couple on the run. They were finally captured from their hideout up in rural Arizona.
After a 16-day intensive hunt, we are pleased to announce the arrest of Blane and Susan Barksdale.
The U.S. Marshal's Office says Blane and Susan Barksdale were hiding inside a friend's mobile home just north of Roosevelt Lake. They say Susan came out peacefully, but Blane was a different story.
The couple was first arrested back in April in upstate New York after being tied to the murder of a Tucson man.
And while being brought back to Pima County, the Barksdales overpowered a transport van security officer and then vanished.
Tonight we have team coverage lined up on how a tip led to their dramatic takedown. Let's begin with Team 12's William Pitts, who's reporting from Tonto Basin.
Guys, this woman says she sold Blane Barksdale cigarettes 2 weeks ago, but she said she had no idea who he was until she got home that night.
Every time I think about it, my heart just goes crazy.
This woman, who doesn't want to be identified, says she came face to face with accused murderer and fugitive Blane Barksdale.
It was 18 minutes before we closed. And he came in, and I was already stocking our Gatorade. So he came in and he goes, "Hey, where's your guys' Coca-Cola at?"
There were no red flags. She showed him where the Coke was. He paid and left.
That's what hurts my heart is he followed me to the Coca-Cola, and then my mom of all people, she's like, he could have just shot you right there.
If he hadn't come in just before closing, the woman's not even sure she would have remembered him.
I didn't even know that this was a thing until I got home from work and I laid down and I was trying to go to bed, scrolling through Facebook, and I seen the picture of him, and my whole heart just dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks exactly like him.
She says she called in the tip 2 weeks ago. Last night,
all right, pepper ball or something.
Cops from agencies across Arizona surrounded a house just a few miles from the store.
Next thing I know, I hear them on the intercom telling them to come out with their hands in the air.
This video from DPS's helicopter shows Blane Barksdale coming out, then getting angry. A beanbag round hitting him in the leg. Officers swarm in.
It looks like they got him in custody.
A day after the arrest, the cashier says Barksdale seemed convinced he was going to avoid the cops for a long time.
He was confident. He was pretty confident that he was going to be able to come in, get his cigarettes, get his Coke, and just go.
William Pitts, 12 News.